Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all tuning in today. Today we're going to be going over the knives that I bought yesterday at the antique place. We're just here at my little campsite at FDR State Park in Georgia. And the FDR stands for, of course, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He used to come down here to Warm Springs. You know, he had polio, so he used to come down here. They call it just the little White House. There was a little getaway that he had. They call it the little White House. And that's in Warm Springs, and we're at the state park now. It was named after him. But this is a great little place right south of Atlanta, probably an hour and a half from Atlanta. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from my house. It's just a great little getaway. If you wouldn't know it, you'd think you're in the North Georgia mountains. But it's a beautiful park. It ain't that crowded. Pine Mountain's a good little town with great restaurants, a good little downtown area. So if y'all ever want to get away, this is the place. But let's get into these knives right now. Okay, guys. Let's see how they neatly wrap these knives up. I didn't even know they were doing this. It's pretty cool though. But let's see what the first knife is. Oh yeah, this is the Queen, guys. It looks like a Sodbuster Jr. from Case, and it looks new. But you see that's USA. Queen USA. It's like brand new. It's got some tape on here. It's gonna clean up good. I like this little knife. It feels really good. It's sharp. The edge ain't hurt at all. It looks new. It really does. The snap is good. Hear that? It got strong springs. Beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. The other knife, guys. Let's see what this one is. Oh yeah, this is the Schrade CH7. Ain't hurt a bit. It's missing the clip. And see, here's mine. There's a clip that's supposed to go on there. But this one ain't hurt a bit either. But it needs to be cleaned up some. It's got a little smudges all on the blade, but it ain't hurt a bit. Not at all. Very good knife. Didn't give but 10 bucks for this one. Ain't that cool? I decided to carry this up here today on my camping trip because it's so light. I mean, it's very light. Awesome. That's the number 2 knife. Let's see what this one is. Oh yeah. This right here, guys, I think is a Kingston. It has a bell back here. But the knife ain't really hurt. It's a can opener. And you got bottle opener, punch blade. Then you got the main blade, which it's been used a bit now. But still, the reason see you got a little wobble to it, but what I'm gonna do when I get back home, I'm gonna tap this some to tighten it up, tap that pin. But this one here, guys, the reason I think it's a Kingston, it's got brass liners. And this knife was made between 1944 and 1946. If you remember, I got a knife like this from Mr. Jim Kirby from Oregon. I really learned a lot. The one that I received to him does have a bell. It's got Kingston on it. I looked it up. But this one here, I believe, is a Kingston. It's not marked nowhere, but I believe it is. Okay, let's see what this one is now. Oh, yeah. This is the Gerber with the broke tip. See here? It ain't hurt a bit other than the broke tip. I might do the top down again to give it a really sharp curve. It'll be a good looking knife. It really would. It's just gonna be a really sharp drop off right there at the end. But I think it'll be all right. Yeah, we're gonna come straight down here, all the way down at that point. It's gonna almost look like a Spyderco when I get done with it. Ain't that great? No play in the blade. It really ain't hurt. Sure ain't. See what this one is. Oh, this is that I'll show you. I've never seen one of these before at all. Sure haven't. This is a Rogers, made in Sheffield, England. Stainless inox. It's like Victorinox. I guess that means stainless. But it's a razor sharp blade. I know that. It's got a deep edge on it. See that? Nice. I like that. Got the can opener. Bottle opener with a flat tip screwdriver. And that's it. I like this knife. I really do. You know I love camping knives, and especially if I find one that ain't got, I end up buying it. So that's cool, ain't it? Very cool. And this one here, guys, my wife actually found this one. I missed it. Sure did. I was looking for glass cases. Walked right by it. But this is a queen. It's synthetic handles. But this is a queen. Number 20. But it's a beautiful knife. And I'm just going to clean this tip up. I'm going to give it a new tip. Come straight down that way. And give it a new edge. It's pretty sharp, but it's just dull up here where the tip's been broke before, so they redone it. But I'm going to sharpen it up. I'm going to stay with the traditional blade shape and come straight down from that tip right there, straight down. So I'll narrow this up a little bit. I'm going to clean it up. It's got some glue on it or something. But it's going to clean up good now. And I believe that's called a toothpick. Beautiful knife. Well, guys, that's it on the knife haul. But I did find this too. I paid $25 for this Zippo, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, it looked good for one. But it's 2002. It was made in November of 2002. And the factory seal has never been broke off this. It's never been used. It's brand new still. It just turned 21 years old. So that's awesome. I'm going to keep it in this. Never been used before. So I believe it's worth 25 bucks. I really do. Probably get more for it if it was known that it's never been used. Factory seal still on the back. Very nice Zippo. Well, guys, that's my knife and lighter haul from Pine Mountain, Georgia. I paid 106 bucks for it. Let me know if you think that's too much. If you do 106 divided by 7, that's what I have here. I only paid 15 bucks a piece for it. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all, especially for that and that knife, the lighter, and the Schrade here. These two are the only two that really needs, well, these three, but that don't need that much work. I wouldn't pay 15 bucks for these if I had to buy these individually, but I made up on the other stuff. I really did. Well, anyway, guys, that's my knife and lighter haul for Pine Mountain, Georgia. On my camping trip, we're going to be going to see the Fantasy of Lights at Callaway Gardens. That's another great thing that y'all can do this time of year up here. It's just a beautiful little spot to really go. It really is. Good getaway, good food, the nicest people out in town. It's just a great place to visit. But I reached 4,800 subscribers early this morning. So if everything keeps going like it's going, I should reach 5,000 this coming week. And if I do, be on the lookout for that video announcing the giveaway. And I'm going to be throwing this knife in, this Schrade knife that I found up here. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It does need to be cleaned up. The blade's in excellent shape. It's a great little knife to carry. And since I already have one, I'm going to be throwing this into the pot too. Well, anyway, guys, I just want to say thank y'all again for tuning in. And I just want to say God bless y'all. And until we meet again, I'll be like a good knife. Stay sharp.